One of the major unsolved mysteries in the world is Oak Island. Born in Kingsford, Michigan, Marty Lagina is a well-known treasure hunter who has gained widespread recognition thanks to the hit television program, The Curse of Oak Island. When Marty was 11 years old, a piece in Reader Digest piqued his interest in Oak Island. This early exposure stoked a lifelong fascination that would lead to his return to the island decades later, armed with greater resources and technology than the treasure hunters before him. Marty initially pursued a career far from treasure hunting. Studying engineering at Michigan Tech and law at the University of Michigan, he founded Terra Energy, a company that pioneered the extraction of natural gas from shale in Michigan. His business acumen was proven when he sold Terra Energy for $58 million. However, Marty's childhood fascination with Oak Island never waned, and his brother Rick, who also shared an interest in the island, decided to seriously pursue this dream. They bought a controlling interest in Oak Island Tours, which owned most of the island, and began what would be one of the most famous treasure hunts in modern history. Their quest has been fraught with challenges. Try to somehow connect the stone path to something right. Let's start digging, as the island is notorious for its booby traps and flooding tunnels designed to protect whatever may be hidden underground. Over the years, the Legis and their team have uncovered various items that suggest a significant past presence on the island each season. They seem to edge closer to making a major discovery, although the ultimate prize remains elusive. What distinguishes Marty in this undertaking is his methodical approach to the hunt, which blends his engineering expertise with a painstaking attention to detail. This approach is further enhanced by his readiness to use cutting-edge technologies, such as heavy drilling equipment and sonar scans. Marty makes sure that nothing is overlooked and that no area of the island is unexplored. Combining traditional adventure with contemporary technology, these boys...
This area would have been ideal. When examining another image of a Roman kiln, be mindful of how far back it extends. Please take note of the large number of small fragments arranged in long rows to form concentric rings, which resembles what we observe on Oak Island. If this is a kiln, it may resemble this type, and where they are currently excavating may be the primary chamber. Remember how, in one of the most recent episodes of Curse of Oak Island, they made a hollow sound by striking a boulder at the bottom of the hole. They may still be required to reach the firebox area. Those fragments with the hollow sound could be protecting the fireplace after all. Currently, we are still determining how the temporary superstructure was constructed. It could have been built with rocks or something entirely distinct. However, this is not the only event that occurred at Oak Island, astonished that the entire world. There is still more. Both the stone wall on Lot 26 and the pine tar furnace on Lot 15 contained fragments of charcoal. That indicates the presence of fire. They also discovered a piece of pottery, which provides additional insight into what the object may be. The images depict numerous kiln structures discovered by the University of York throughout Europe. They date back to the Roman era, proving that this technology is not new. Immediately, focus on the kiln on Lot 5. Observing the proximity to the water is intriguing. Regardless, let's dissect this and have some fun. First, visualize the mysterious setting in which we find ourselves. This location may be optimal for a covert operation. What if we told you a kiln could be hidden there? A kiln indeed. Consider alternative applications for this kiln before imagining a group of potters creating exquisite pottery. Our minds are racing and we are thinking about pipelines. Pipes indeed. This excellent hypothesis proposes Oak Island may contain a system of flood tunnels. What is this then? This is supported by evidence such as the valve and the cavity beneath the trapdoor. In this case, things are becoming increasingly intriguing. Perhaps intelligent infrastructure is used to construct the underground tunnels. They may be developing a hydraulic system to control the flow of water. However implausible it may seem, let's experiment with it anyway. It is prudent to use pipelines instead of open tunnels. The island's rugged terrain was only marginally suitable for tunneling. If water were to flow through certain areas, they might erode or collapse. Why then not utilize pipes to maintain a constant flow without endangering a collapse? At this point, things become even more pleasurable. Let's investigate the origins of pottery, my companion. We are discussing a technique that has existed since Roman times: clay pipes. Before these pipes,
Rick's conviction that they are nearing a big discovery is reinforced when he remembers a Reader Digest piece regarding the money pit's usage of round logs. Jack Begley teams up with detecting specialist Gary Drayton at Lot 5 on the western side of the island. This newly purchased property soon emerges as one of Oak Island's most promising locations for treasure hunting. The discovery of a Roman trade token on Oak Island raises many questions regarding its origin and how it got to the island. Their initial investigations reveal a stone structure thought to be as old as the well-known garden shaft tools, which date back 4 centuries and a half. A Roman coin from 300 BC is also discovered. The token will be examined by archaeologists who will compare it to existing instances of Roman trade tokens in order to ascertain its legitimacy and importance. Rick Lagena, Jack Begley, and Gary Drayton. On Lot 5, Craig Tester and archaeologist Larry Nyan found a lead disc or coin. At first glance, the disc appeared straightforward, but upon closer examination, it revealed intricate details. It was made up of 2 layers. The darker layer had a different composition, with a lot of iron at about 41% and smaller portions of copper and silicone. The lead's natural presence in both layers suggested that the material originally came from mining operations. Discussions concerning linkages between Oak Island and other remote areas were sparked after an X-ray diffraction scan showed that the minerals in the disk matched those discovered in Iranian mines. This prompted the team to speculate as to whether the artifact might have originated in Italy, which would have supported. The team is near the vault and considering a few doubloons or something. The ground around and beneath TB1 abruptly begins to collapse, causing the caisson to collapse. Vault. An intense situation is developing in the money pit area, and the steel caissons have hit a mysterious obstruction. The team is working hard to break through the obstruction and bring more spoils and potential valuables to the surface. This is a serious problem, since it implies that something is consuming all of the material down there. The caisson is a 30-foot drop, which is a significant amount of material, and indicates that something is occurring underground that is consuming a huge amount of material. The team is not sure if they will be able to advance the caisson, but they are not giving up. Vanessa suggests backfilling the area and keeping an eye on it every few feet to make sure there is no caving. But the team is losing material and cannot guarantee they will continue advancing. The team's most ambitious operation to uncover the answers and the fabled treasure vault is now in jeopardy. The question is whether Oak Island will prevail once more and maintain its priceless secrets, or if Rick, Marty, Craig, and his team can solve a mystery that has persisted for more than 2 centuries. The U.S. government has halted all ongoing inquiries into Oak Island's enigmatic past due to a recent find. The discovery involved more than just gold or antiques. It also involved a huge metallic item concealed beneath the murky waters. The content was unheard of in recorded history, and if the whispers are accurate, it may change the course of history, and someone would stop at nothing to conceal it. As excavation proceeded, the swamp's bottom appeared to vanish into nothing, and the more deeply they dug, the more suspicious natural formations, odd debris, and anomalies suggested it wasn't just a normal marshland. Scanning equipment discovered something enormous, metallic, and purposefully concealed. The stranger discovered
30-foot depth of the B4C shaft. Just as they were gaining momentum, they were confronted with a shocking discovery, a formidable bedrock formation impeding their progress. This geological impediment sent shockwaves throughout the team, halting their progress and plunging them into a domain of uncertainty. The team's efforts uncovered evidence of a concealed treasure despite encountering obstacles. They dug 5 enormous shafts over the course of several months and discovered indications of its existence. As they were on the verge of disclosing a long-held secret, these discoveries inspired renewed optimism. However, pursuing the money pit had been an arduous and challenging endeavor for centuries. The quest was fraught with obstacles that required unwavering resolve and originality. Motivated by the possibility of acquiring a priceless treasure that had eluded countless others, the team descended into the money pit in search of the enigmatic treasure. The crew began a difficult mission with the knowledge that obstacles lay ahead. They actively sought out new technologies and strategies to surmount the obstacles. They pursued the treasure with great determination, expecting that their efforts would pay off. However, their journey was not solely motivated by prosperity. Oak Island's search for the money pit had a deeper significance. The exploration was motivated by a desire to uncover the mysterious mysteries that had captivated people for centuries. With each stage, the team delved deeper into Oak Island's complexities, driven by an insatiable desire to uncover its hidden truths. The team's unwavering dedication to resolving Oak Island's mysteries was demonstrated by their unflinching pursuit. Their unyielding determination and tenacity accentuated the noble pursuit of knowledge and discovery, resulting in an enduring tale that will forever be associated with human curiosity. Oak Island has been an enigma for centuries, attracting the attention of treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists. With each new discovery made by the devoted exploration crew, the allure of the island has grown. Experts were astounded to discover a paved area in the wetland, a peculiar anomaly. In addition, they discovered a 500-year-old stone road, shedding light on the island's ancient history and heightening the mystery encircling its secrets. A mid-15th century rock drill was discovered in the B4C shaft, which was possibly the most astonishing discovery. This artifact has prompted speculation about the island's hidden history and valuable treasures. As Oak Island continues to disclose its secrets, the world eagerly anticipates additional discoveries and the chance to decipher its ancient mysteries. The Lagena brothers and their devoted team embarked on an extraordinary voyage to uncover Oak Island's long-held secrets. Their efforts and breakthroughs brought them
from all over the world. It may help unravel the mysteries surrounding the famous Templars and their secret wealth. Even knowledgeable people are baffled by the mystery of Oak Island and the unknown secrets that might lie beneath its surface, despite the fact that the potential wealth of this treasure could provide important details regarding the actual scope of the temple's influence. The finding of an A-B bolt from the Middle Ages has raised speculation about a potential link to the Knights Templar, a clandestine organization that was active during the Crusades and well known for its strange traditions and rumors of its wealth. Widespread speculation over the potential involvement of the Knights Templar in Oak Island's history has also been sparked by the discovery of Nolan's Cross. Nevertheless, more research is necessary to completely understand the implications of these findings as a warning. Stories about unexpected discoveries should be viewed with skepticism, since a variety of factors can influence their authenticity and dependability. It is conceivable to discover anything genuinely remarkable, but because of practical jokes, miscommunications, or fabrications in conclusions, it could be challenging to ascertain the reality behind these stories. Many people are attracted by the prospect of learning the Templars' secret and perplexed by Oak Island's rich history and odd happenings. Numerous investigations and discoveries have been made at the Money Pit Island, a place renowned for its enigmatic treasures. The island's past is replete with stories of bold deeds, cunning schemes, and the pursuit of riches. More recently, the Lagena brothers found a keyhole in the form of a complex floral design, which suggests that it could be one of Captain James Anderson's 3 missing treasure chests. This discovery has further stoked our interest in the island's legendary hidden wealth. In the late 1800s, the Oak Island Treasure Company found what looked to be cement about 153 feet below the surface. But they also found more startling discoveries, such as a piece of parchment that may alter our understanding of literary history. Some people think that William Shakespeare may have left the parchment there in the 16th century, and Francis Bacon, an explorer and scientist, is thought to be the true author of Shakespeare's works. The discovery of coins, buttons, and a fragment of a revolver on Lot 24 sparked people's interest in Samuel Ball, who was born into slavery in South Carolina but served the British during the American Revolution. The significance of these artifacts is unknown, but they may provide insight into Ball's activities while on the island, which is known for its